The Ukrainian style, the likes of Lomachenko, the likes of Oleksandr Usyk, like, I know them guys are at the top of the shop. You've just got to, like, what is their style? Their style is literally hit and not get hit. They call, what is it, they call Lomachenko, the Matrix. How he's just literally, you can't hit him, right? And look at the way Oleksandr Usyk took care of Tyson Fury, and Tyson Fury was so much bigger, wasn't he? You've got to break down the style. Like, look at the footwork. Lomachenko, I'm sure somebody said to me, I'm sure this is true, that his dad took Lomachenko dancing, learned him how to dance. And if you think about it, the logic of that is absolutely phenomenal. Like, why didn't my dad take me dancing? Because my footwork was very bad in my career. But hey, I won a world title. But let's get back to the breakdown of these guys. Like, Lomachenko, he does all different things, plays chess, and it's all mind game. Boxing, they say boxing like a game of chess, but their style, the Ukrainian style, or should I say them two guys' style, because they're special fighters. Again, it's the footwork, isn't it? The footwork, the precision of the hit and not get hit. The movement, the feet just gets them in and gets them out. And I try and explain this to younger fighters nowadays, that it's your feet. If you've got good feet in boxing, you're halfway there to success. What weaknesses have they got? Well, Usyk, again, hasn't got that massive knockout power, but he's got proper power where he hits, chips away, and then boom. It's like chopping a tree down. Chops a tree down, keep chopping, it finally goes. And he's got power to finish it. Usyk, a phenomenal fighter. And the same with Lomachenko. Lomachenko is just such a great fighter. He's the best fighter for me. But the strengths of him, again, it's the feet. It's the feet and the speed and the precision of when they miss, boom, boom, the counter. And they don't miss. They don't miss and they set you up. They'd be so frustrating to fight. I felt sorry for Tyson Fury that night against Oleksandr Usyk, because the strengths outweigh the weaknesses. Because when I say the weaknesses is that there's not many, but the weaknesses is literally if they get someone full on, non-stop walking forward and who's got the skill to keep that up and keep pressure on them and corner them with threes and fours and punches and bunches, that could maybe slow them down. That's the only weakness I can see in them. And when they do start slowing down, which would be at the end of the career, the reactions aren't going to be so quick. But at the top of the game, you can't see many things wrong with that style, with their style, the Ukrainian style, the way they fight. You can't see many things wrong with it. But listen, at the end of this video, I'm gonna break it down even more. I'm gonna get in the ring, and I've got a southpaw, just like them, because they're both southpaws, and I'm going to break some stuff down in the ring and show you how I'd try and beat somebody like that, and why is it such a good style. The Ukrainian style, amateur boxing in the amateurs, you're not beating them in the amateurs, because it's not the pros. The pros, you can catch up with people 3-minute rounds, but in the amateurs, when it was 2-minute rounds, they moved it up for threes, didn't they? But when it's quick, it's a lot quicker. And the shorter rounds in the amateurs, like, you aren't beating the likes of Usyk and Lomachenko and that, because the way they move around that ring, pop, 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 especially when it was computer scoring, like that Olympic scoring. You ain't beating them guys, because they just bam, 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 there you go, they've scored, they're away. They're away with the feet. All about the feet in the amateurs, and they've got it. That's why they were so good in the amateurs. Who uses the Ukrainian style the best? Like Usyk and Lomachenko, you've got to say they both use it the same, don't they? Like, they're both phenomenal fighters. But if I had to pick one who uses that style better, I'd say, do you know what? I wouldn't even say. I'd say they're both as good as each other, because the footwork and precision of punches is phenomenal from both Usyk and Lomachenko. Oleksandr Usyk, what he does great. I'm going to break it down now and show you. Bronson, the one thing you got to be, if you want to be as good as Usyk, you want to be at least a southpaw. That would definitely help. But anyway, we're going to break this down. What he does, see how Bronson, or Oleksandr Usyk in this video, he's bouncing up and down. He's keeping you guessing with his hand. He's doing this with the hand, and he's always keeping me guessing. As an opponent, I don't have a clue where he's going to go. He could go at the body, he could go at the head. I don't know, because he's got me guessing all the time. So that's one great thing about Oleksandr Usyk. He just keeps his opponents guessing. They don't have a clue. Look what happened to Tyson Fury. He didn't know. The one thing with Usyk, he's always on you. He's always moving one step forward, one step back. He doesn't really move. See how I'm moving round? He's just cutting me off with his feet. He's got great feet. It's one thing about Usyk. His opponents, he just ends up getting him in the corner with his feet. His feet are that good, and he's got great power, as we can see with the way he nearly demolished Tyson Fury, but he did beat Fury. But the way he moves with his feet, just little steps forward and little steps back, he's always there and he's always in your face. Another good thing with Usyk is the way he works the body. He's moving around with his opponents. He's always working the body. He's always stepping you forward. He's always putting pressure on. And he's always working that body. And the worst thing in boxing, honestly, you get hit in the body, it hurts. Oleksandr Usyk, what's his flaws? I don't think he's got many. It's easy for anybody to say they're going to beat him, but the man's unbeaten. Until he's beat, we can't see he's got any flaws. Well, I can't anyway. I don't think. Even he fights taller opponents and he deals with them. Look at the likes of Anthony Joshua. So you can't really say what flaws he's got. Yeah, he's been hit to the body. Was he hurt to the body? I thought it was below the belt shot off Daniel Dubois. So is he weak to the body? I don't know. Maybe that's the only flaw he could have if he was weak to the body. But for someone to beat Usyk, they're going to have to be a phenomenal fighter. Lomachenko, southpaw, unbelievable fighter. What is he great with? He's great with his footwork. I'm gonna try and tackle him. This little Lomachenko here. The way he moves around with his feet, but he also puts pressure on Lomachenko with his feet. He edges his way in, taps the shots. See what I mean? He's just like that. His feet are great. Even if you come at him, he just moves out the way. His hand speed is so quick. He slips. He's gone. You just don't know where Lomachenko is. And that's why he was such a great amateur. I don't know, what was it? 396 fights in the amateurs, 1 defeat. And that's why. Because his feet, his hand speed, everything about Lomachenko, he's just such a phenomenal fighter. Lomachenko is just such a phenomenal fighter. What is his strengths? His strengths are his feet. The way, say if I'm fighting Lomachenko and I'm coming at him, he's gone. He's gone. I just don't know where he is. Remember, and say you do that and you take a shot at the same time, bang, he gets you straight away. His footwork is just phenomenal. That's why people can't fathom him out. You know, he does all these things behind the scenes of boxing, chess and all these mind game things, and that's why he's so good. Another great thing about Lomachenko is punch selection. But he's always there, or you think he's always in front of you, but he's always moving and he's always throwing them shots. See, he's moving, he moves, boom, he hits you with that shot. So you come at him, he's gone, boom, but then you come at him again, he's gone the other way, boom. Well, Lomachenko, he moves, his punch selection's that good, he hits you from body, head. You're feeling it as a fighter, and over the rounds, if he does that constant, you just absolutely, you're just worn out by whatever round, and he just finishes you. Literally moves, bang, bang, he's just hitting you, and then you come around for him again, he's gone again, bang, bang, he's got you again. He's just a phenomenal fighter. What's his flaws? Has he got any flaws? I don't think he's got many flaws. And how do you beat him? How do you beat Lomachenko? Has Tank got a chance? Because I want to see Tank and him. I don't know if it's made, I think it is. But willpower.
Because if he gets in close and someone's got that big shot like Tank, has he got that chin? Will he get knocked out? I think that's the only way you're going to beat Lomachenko at the minute is with that power.